Okay, so technically it's still day 3 of building the remote creatives, but the package came that I was going to post on day 4 and couldn't wait for day 4 to actually open it. So I've opened the package and I'm posting this on day 4, but it was day 3 when I did this. For some context, I have a super big interest in fashion, and I feel like that doesn't necessarily come across in the content that I do or like conversations that I have with people. But I just always loved this idea of having a shop. I was that kid who wrote stories that were around fashion shows. Like one of my favorite school memories, like the only memories that I enjoyed about school, were at London Graduate Fashion Week or doing our garments for textiles GCSE. Like, yeah, and I even did a brief stint in the fashion industry. What a lot of people won't know is that I've done press for Fashion Week. My first gifted product was actually from a designer. So, yeah, I've always loved this idea of having some kind of a toe in fashion somehow. But yeah, it never kind of really clicked too strongly for me. Like I had this idea for an androgynous store 10 years ago, then another one. It was like a coffee and clothing store in Bali or something like that. But what really clicked was having this sort of merch store, hopefully maybe something bigger down the line, around people who remote work and travel full time. And so it started with the stickers, as you might have seen 3 years ago, that said, "Home is where my laptop is." We did different styles. And I've basically been trying to perfect the process as much as possible. It has not been easy, especially as a remote business, because ultimately I can't really keep stocks in different places. Don't necessarily, I can't be in the place to post the stock to other places around the world. So I've had to really rely on print on demand, and I feel like hopefully now we've got the process right, which I'll share in a second. But I just wanted to quickly share the new different items, or one version of the items that I am now working on next. And that is to, first of all, update a lot of the stuff with the updated logos. Because I know I'd been wandering around with one of the hoodies with the wrong logo on, but I was never going to chuck it out there until it was properly used and a bit ratty. So now, not only have we got the updated logos on everything, but we've also got "Home is where my laptop is" on the sleeves, which I think is really cute. But yeah, I'll do more of an elaborating video on this, more in-depth video on this, because I'm running out of time. But yeah, I'd be curious to know, first of all, what do you think? On the sleeve? On the back? What's your favourite?